Hola, welcome to Spanish with Sylvia. Today we are going to talk about the letter R, la letra R en español. The letter R actually has two sounds, and most people are familiar with the one that is super hard to do, right? The R. To do that sound, basically what you're going to want to do is put your tongue, the top of your mouth, right behind your teeth. See, like that? And then you're going to want to put out as much air and voice, make it kind of strong, and it's going to make that tongue vibrate. You're going to kind of keep your tongue right up there. You can practice with just air, and then when you add your voice, then you will have that sound. Just takes a lot of practice, so keep practicing. In Spanish, anytime you see two R's next to each other in a word, for example, the word arroz, which means rice, anytime you hear or see a word with those two R's, you're going to want to make that long sound. R. The other time you are going to want to make that sound is if the letter R starts the word. So if there's a letter R at the beginning of a word, like the word rojo, which means red, that's another time you're going to want to use that long R sound. So if an R is at the beginning of a word, like rojo, or if there are two R's next to each other in a word. For example, arroz, which means rice. I'm not sure if I told you that. The other sound for the letter R is going to be if you see a letter R just all by itself, one R in the middle of a word. For example, the word pero. And this is a good word to use as an example because we actually have two similar words. We have perro, which means dog, and then we have pero, which means but, which in English is spelled B-U-T. For example, to say, I would like a dog, but I cannot have one. Me gustaría un perro, pero no puedo tener uno. So you hear the difference there. Perro, pero. To make that sound, where it's just one R all by itself in the middle of a word, what you're going to want to do is, again, put your tongue at the top of your mouth, right up there, but you're just going to have a little tap. Pero. If you are an English speaker, you can think about in American English when a person says pedal, as in a bicycle pedal. That sound, the D of that word pedal, if you can isolate that sound, pedal, that sound is actually the same sound that the singular R will make. The R when it's just one R all by itself. So I hope that helped you understand a little bit better how to pronounce the R sound in Spanish. Remember, there are two R sounds. Perro and pero are the best ways to help describe that. So keep practicing. Let me know if you have any other questions. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any videos. And see you next time. Adios.